Are you ready? What's up? Part 2, Big Sports Blog, Public Transit Studios right here with Malik again. Alright, we're going to finish up the NFL. You know, the New York Giants played the New York Jets this past week. That's for owners' rights of New York. You know, Rex Ryan, the New York Jets coach, he always put his foot in his mouth. Said, we've been better than the Giants for 2 years, so we're going to beat the brakes off of them. You know what happened? The Giants beat the brakes off of them. Now, don't look like the Jets going nowhere as far as playoffs. And the New York Giants, next week, they play the Dallas Cowboys for the NFC East title. So, Rex Ryan really need to shut up and let his boys play ball, because New York Jets got a good team, but he always be putting his mouth where his foot's supposed to be, or vice versa. Alright, the Arizona Cardinals played the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals beat them 23-16. In fact, the best highlight of this week was a wide receiver. I think his name was Graham for the Cincinnati Bengals. He caught a touchdown and he was getting toward the end zone. He saw a defender coming and he did a somersault over him and landed. Not only did he fall in the end zone, but like an Olympic gymnast, he landed, he stuck the landing and landed on his feet and did like that. Man, go to YouTube, best highlight.
It had to be a bingo for that cat landing.
It was the best highlight of this week. So check that out. Minnesota, they beat Washington. Neither one of them ain't doing nothing playoff-wise. All right, San Francisco, though. Them boys came out of nowhere this year. They even released Braylon Edwards, which is a top-notch wide receiver, but he been hurt. And he ain't been able to get, they released him this week. They that good. You can release a top-notch wide receiver. That's how good they are. They beat the Seattle Seahawks 19-17. They are now 12-3. Next week they play St. Louis. But not right now, they're the number 2 seed in the NFC. So that's the NFL. All right, this year, sports review, we got the 49ers looking good, coming up from nothing. Detroit Lions, Cincinnati Bengals, Buffalo even for a while, you know, turned they sights around. So they all looking good and the future is bright for all those teams. Dream team is what Vince Young called the Philadelphia Eagles. They've been sucking all year. They're not a dream. They are a nightmare, if you ask me. So they ain't even going to make the playoffs. Even though Vickers look good, but he's been injured this year. Next year, LaShawn McCoy, he's looked good. But we'll see next year. Cam Newton, phenomenon. If he don't get the Rookie of the Year, I don't know who will. This year, Al Davis, the icon owner of the Oakland Raiders, he passed this year. Green Bay Packers last year won the Super Bowl. They dominated, only lost 1 game this year. They still dominating. Colts, who've been dominating for the last 5 years, but they quarterback went down this year. They only won 2 games this year, and we at week 16. And the hottest topic of the N.F.L. season this year has been Tim Tebow. Even though he's kind of slacking off these last 2 games. But so far, he's been the hottest thing in the NFL. That's your NFL in review. Part 2. See you, baby. Peace.